Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Quasi. Yes, Broken Lizard is back, and they're tackling Hunchback of Notre Dame for Hulu. And this particular film is written by, the whole crew here. Jay Chandrasekhar, Kevin Heffernan, Steve Lemmy, Paul Soter, Eric Stolensky, and just this crew from Super Troopers and, Club Dread coming back and taking on this classic tale and being a bunch of hapless idiots. And we even have Heffernan, who's the one directing this film, who, the film's quirky, it's silly, it's not, I don't think it's meant to, look incredible. Some of the costumes and effects look kind of silly, the production design, but it's going for silly and lo-fi kind of adaptation of this story, because what's it really care about? Bringing the laughs. Now, there's a range of humor that goes into this particular film. Some of the humor here is, clever send-ups of elements of this story of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. A lot of it's not smart. A lot of it's pretty dumb. A lot of it's slapstick. A lot of it's lowbrow, kind of leaning into, oh my god, what if a hunchback had sex? And what if there was a long history between the king and the pope? Wouldn't that be interesting? And, I feel like a lot of the humor in this film works when it works because of the actors here. Now, some of them I feel like give better performances, and some of them stand out more than others. I do feel like Steve Lemmy's Quasimodo is not the most interesting of characters in this film. I think Kevin Heffernan is definitely one of the standouts who gets to play multiple roles here. And of course Jay, who is probably one of the most recognizable members of this crew, definitely has a lot of fun as the king. And you even have Adriana Palicki, who's here as the queen, who's having some flirty eyes over there with Quasimodo. And, this is odd. It deals with incest. It deals with gay love affairs between characters you wouldn't expect. Basically, this throws the kitchen sink at you and tries to get as many laughs by any means necessary. And yeah, there's moments where this feels like it's really trying hard. And what's interesting is this also has kind of like a lower key kind of feel to it. It's not as ridiculously over the top as you would expect it to be. Especially, it's the guys from Broken Lizard making a Quasimodo film. Isn't this going to be absolutely absurd? And yeah, there's some absurdities here, but a lot of it's kind of low-key, and I feel like it is missing a little bit of their energy. And in the end, I do feel like this is an enjoyable film. It's easy, it's right there on Hulu, and it's just over an hour and a half long. It's the kind of thing where it's just it's a fun send-up of this story, and there are some really dumb elements that surprisingly keep hitting throughout the film, and it really goes down to how committed this crew of comedians are and really trying to make this all work. And they come together, and they make a fun time. But those are my thoughts on Quasi. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.